a fox in the forest, and the cat thought that the fox was very clever and has a lot of experience in the world and was very estimated. So he decided to talk to him in a friendly way, and he said, "Hello, Mr. Fox. How are you going on in the hard times? What's all with you?" And the fox, full of arrogance, didn't know if whether he will give an answer or not. And at the end, he responded to the cat. Um, You hungry cat mouser, why are you talking to me? What skills, what abilities do you have? And he said, I only climb trees to save myself of the dogs and the stuff. And the fox said, okay, I have hundreds of abilities, so I can teach you some, so you can be able to speak to someone so great as I am. And he took the cat um, to a very dangerous place of the forest where they were hunts and hunters. So when the dog tried to catch the cat, he climbed into a tree and the fox was caught. So that's the end of the story. That the fox, for being so arrogant and stuff, had a lot of trouble.
Well, this is the story of Bob and James. In 2007, James was enrolled in a mental health program and he was living in London. One day he came back from his house and he found a cat standing there and looking at him in his hallway and he thought that it belonged to someone of his building or something. But after seeing the cat every day standing in the same place, he decided to look for an ID or for something that could uh, make him like found his owner, but he couldn't find any collars and he had a wound on his leg. Feeling pity for the cat, he decided to take him to a veterinarian, and the veterinarian gave him 2 weeks medication. Well, the cat was in the veterinarian. James was looking for his owner, but he couldn't find any information. So he decided that after the treatment, he would release the cat in the street and hoping he would find his own way home. But for his surprise, the cat started following him everywhere he went, even to the bus station and everything. So he decided to adopt him on his basis, and he followed him everywhere. He made like a harness from shoelaces, and like he followed him to his train station that was bus 73, and soon the pair became very popular, and he named his cat Bob from a drama of television. People started uploading videos from the pair of them in YouTube. So he was a writer, and he published his first book that was called The Big Issues. And then, inspired by his cat, he writes his second book that is called A Street Cat Named Bob, and How He Saved My Life. I think. And it's now a first edition bestseller in all the world, and that's his most important work. So he loves his cat very much and says that he is how to say the where his success came from.
Well, this is a story about Sugar. In 1951, there was a beautiful cat called Sugar, and he was living in California with her owners. One day they were on a holiday, and the cat were afraid of cars, so he jumped out of the window, and their owners tried to catch him, but they didn't do it, so the cat go away, and they didn't find him. 14 months later in Oklahoma, they found a little cat in in a house, but they didn't know if it was sugar or not. And they discovered that it was sugar because it had different characteristics. He had an unique bone in his left hip. He had something in his back hip. So Sugar were taken to his home and he lived happily ever after. But he walked 1,500 miles to reach his home. So it's an amazing cat because he walked a lot of time and he traveled a very long distance.
Okay, this is the story about Fussy the cat. Fussy the cat was owned by a girl called Michelle. But one day, a neighbor of Michelle told her that Fussy was dead because a car was passed over him and was dead. But that wasn't true. Fussy was run away from a friend of Michelle's home, and he was lost. Fussy was lost for about 4 years. And one day, Michelle found him on a bed on a pet store near her house, and she didn't know if it was Fussy. But after looking at him a lot of time, she realized that Fussy was alive. To having Fussy again, Michelle had to make the tramites of adoption, and she had to pay $85 for having him again at home. And after that, she put him a microchip to never lose him again. That's it.
That's all. Thanks for your attention.